Hey y'all, it's me, Cindy. It's about 30 degrees outside, and the wind chill, there's not much wind, but according to the weather, it's supposed to feel like 22, and believe me, it does. There's some drizzle, light drizzle, little bit of wind. The rain on the trees is frozen. You can see drops that are frozen, and it's really cold, especially for Texas. We usually get a few days like this every year, but not as much as other states. 'Cause I have some friends that live in Illinois, several of them actually that work for the company I work for, and they're always like 0, so this is not as bad as they have it. But for us here in Texas, it's bad, especially for a crazy person who is out walking in it. I'm trying to walk, and it doesn't really matter what the weather is. When I get the urge to have when I get, how do I say this, these little spurts of motivation or spurts of energy that sort of creep upon me sometimes with little notice, I just want to walk, or I want to eat salad, or I want to read something that's going to be inspirational to me as far as weight loss. So today I thought, well, I'm in the mood, I'm going to go and walk. So I walked around the block with my dog, and I thought her pee was going to freeze before it hit the ground. It was so cold. But that's all I did was just go down the street and back pretty much. So I'm going to be walking again in a little while. So I'm going to bundle up a little bit more than I'm already bundled up. And I may walk down to the coffee shop or something and get me a hot cup of coffee and then walk back. Maybe I'll do that because it's really cold.
Did you have a good walk outside in the freezing cold with Mommy? Yes, you did. It was cold out there, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yes, it was cold. It was freezing. It was freezing outside.
Okay, I just walked a little over a mile, probably about a mile and a half. I think it's starting to sleet now. Hello, it's Cindy, and I just got back from walking a little while ago. I was able to take a bath and relax a little bit before I started my video. My daughter, my wonderful daughter, brought some firewood home, so we're having a little fire right now, and it's just wonderful, because right now it's about 18 degrees outside, and I think it's supposed to sleet. I don't know if it's sleeting or not. I think it is. And I was really concerned when I was walking because my thighs, mainly, more than anything else, were really just burning. I felt like I had frostbite, and it was hurting real bad, and I was limping, and my knees started hurting in my legs. By the time I was done walking a mile, it was actually a mile and a half that I walked. By the time I was done, my legs were so stiff that my knees wouldn't even hardly bend. It was like hard to walk. But I'm glad I did it. I do feel good about my calorie intake today too, and I've done really well today, and I'm starving, but I'm just hanging in there. I'm just trying to not eat every time I feel hungry, otherwise I'd be eating nonstop. Alright, so here's my problem. I was talking to my friend Robin today about this, and it just kind of hit me today because it's just been on my mind. My hungry time is, my really hungry time is in the evening. I can do fine in the morning. I can have my little toast with peanut butter, or my banana, or my little cup of oatmeal, or whatever in the morning. I do good. At lunch, I can do the same thing. I can do good. I can have an apple and a boiled egg, or I can have a salad or whatever, cup of soup, something like that. And my calories will be less than 1,000, I guess, by supper time. And so I look at my food journal, my food exercise journal, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm real happy with myself. I've got, I'm at 1,000 calories right now, or maybe 900 calories or something. Every single night after supper, after I have supper, I start just wanting to eat. And I just don't know what to do about it. And it's not just sweet stuff. It's more like it's carbs. I crave bread. I crave pasta. I crave cheese and chips and crackers and I don't know, stuff like that. And just really anything that I can sort of sink my teeth into. I don't really crave a lot of sweets necessarily. I just get hungry every night, and then I blow it. And only maybe 1 or 2 days a week that I don't blow it. That I look back on my food journal for the day and I think, oh yay, I did really good. I've only had 1,500 calories today, or maybe 1,800. That's still pretty good for me. But, when it goes to 3,000, 4,000 calories at the end of the day, that's just not good. It's bad. And I am very concerned about it. So, I'm going to try doing LUPR. And that is lunch and supper combined. I'm just gonna start skipping lunch. That's the only thing I can do. That's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna have my breakfast, and maybe I'll have a larger breakfast. Maybe I'll go ahead and do the bacon and the eggs and toast, which is, I'm trying to experiment right now to see what kind of works for me. I'm doing the bacon, eggs, and toast, or maybe the oatmeal and the bacon, or some kind of combination in the morning. And then at lunch, I'm just going to try not to eat anything at all. And then at supper, if I can just combine, have maybe well, this sounds like a fat pig to say I want to combine lunch and supper, which maybe I won't, but maybe I'll have my supper, but then if I want to eat something after that, and I just can't control it, which I can't lately for some reason, just can't. Then at least I won't go over my calorie intake for the day because I haven't had lunch. So I'm going to just do a combo, and that's called LUPR. We're going to see how that works. I'm going to try it out for a few days. I know one thing right now, I'm starving to death. Absolutely starving to death. Today for breakfast I had 1 piece of toast, 7-grain toast with peanut butter, and it was 1 teaspoon, well, 1 tablespoon actually, a tablespoon of butter on the toast, 1 piece of toast, and then I had a banana. And that's all I've had all day long, nothing else.